I'm reviewing ExacMe Heavy Duty Frame and Enclosure Net Trampoline. First, you assemble the W legs with the provided screws. You will attach the frame in a circle. The next step, you will need another person to attach the legs to the frame. As you move around, one person will need to hold the completed frame so the legs do not detach while you continue to assemble. Next, you will spread the trampoline material out. And after placing the first spring, count the loops and the holes to match them up. This makes it easier to assemble in a star pattern to help with the tension. When many springs are attached, the material is tighter, meaning you will have to pull harder on the spring. Since the legs are not secure yet, the shifting of the trampoline will cause the legs to detach, so have someone hold the trampoline down on the opposite side. The padding is easily attached with a beaded bungee cord. The cord slides through a loop sewn underneath each seam, and these loops are found around the frame. Time for the net. Set the net on top of the trampoline. You need to connect the poles together, but they are too tight to push. So we used a block of wood and a hammer to connect the poles. Now you're going to slide each pole into each sleeve of the net and make sure that the foam that surrounds the pole is pushed all the way to the top so it does not block those two holes at the bottom. Because next you're going to use those bolts and spacers that are provided to attach the poles to the legs. And once you attach it, it actually secures the legs so they don't detach as well. They have a wrench that is provided, but it's easier if you use a ratchet with a number 10 socket. When the net becomes very taut, you need a second person to help pull the pole into position. Now what I like about the netting is that it goes on the outside, because my kids with my other trampoline, the net is on the other side, on the inside of the springs, which leads them to walk around on the outside where they can just fall over. So I do like the fact it goes over, but the problem is that there's still room for them to slide out of. Now it is pretty tight, but there's only 2 hooks. So no matter where you put them, you're going to have some kind of loose gap here. You can stick it on the inside like other trampolines if you choose to, but then you're creating more gaps because you're not using as much of the elastic strap for the hook. The ladder just unfolds and then you hook it onto the trampoline frame. I would change this little part right here before you let them on it, just because to me it looks like it's a tripping hazard. So it has a nice thick zipper, and you have 2 places that you can hook the netting just for extra security. Overall, assembly went smoothly. It took around 2 hours to complete. The net is very strong, and sliding the poles into the sleeves protects the foam from tearing. That's usually the first thing that tears on my trampoline is the padding. So that helps protect it. I hope that this gives you a better idea of their product. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good day.